Welcome to the third video of the video guide series. Today we'll be looking closely at one of my favorite tracks, the Jefferson course. And for the first time we'll be driving the Advanced Solstice car. The Advanced Solstice is different from the rookie version as you now can change the setup. So first of all I will run you through the options in the setup menu before we get started on the lap itself. The setup options are quite limited on this car. Starting from the top, the front toe-in is at -1 mm. This option will more or less help you with turning capabilities. Using too much will give you more tire wear and reduce straight line speed though. I'm quite aggressive when turning in, so I've used a low number. The tire pressures is best if you can experiment on your own to find out what you like best. I use 255 kPa all round for this track. I use a lot of caster. Front left is at 7 and right front is at 7.3. Rear camber is set at 1.4 for the left hand side and 1.6 for the right hand tire. Toe-in rear is set at +3 mm. This will help to stabilize the car, mostly during braking and accelerating. Increase it to get more stability, but beware that you sacrifice straight line speed and tire wear if you do so. This is my setup for this track. Let's head out on the track. Entering corner 1, it's a downhill braking area. Be careful on the brakes so you don't lock them up. There is not many references to use as braking points here. If you look closely on the asphalt, you will see a point where the track starts going more downhill than before. A slight undulation of the track. There is my braking point. As you will see, I'm a bit more careful on the brakes and hardly ever go over 50 or 55% of the brake bar size. I will also be trail braking a lot, using both the sideways motion as well as the brakes to carry speed into the corner. As you see, I carry more speed into the corner, so I on purpose miss the apex on the inside of the corner. This is done because I want to get some height on the corner, so I can exit the corner faster and more to the inside of it. Corners 2 and 3 should be attacked by brute force. Use the first curb on your left to get height on corner 3, and use corner 3's curb to get proper height on corner number 4. I like to slide the car around these corners, so the car is pointing in the direction where I want to go as well. Corner 4 is important and can be done in a number of ways. My technique is to steer towards the inside curb, use the downshift to get the car turning, roll towards the inside curb and hold that line. In the middle of the entry to this corner, when you're on the inside line, the curb will straighten out just a little bit and then again turn sharply. That's my throttle apply point. Use the full throttle oversteer to make the car turn and then just adjust the exit with the steering. And also remember to try and exit the corner without too much wheel spin. Hug the inside line on the exit of the corner. Corner 5 is also one of the most important on this track. The entry will be done by braking softly and then steering in aggressively, and aim 1 or 2 meters inside of the curb on the inside. The trick is to have the car rotated enough that when you hit the apex of the corner it should be full throttle. The curb on the inside can be used. It might unsettle the car a bit more than just hitting it though. When you reach the apex, use the throttle and steering to rotate the car towards the straight. If you manage to keep the throttle down and let the car use all of the road on the exit, then a good point of reference is if you can shift up before the bird's nest on the right hand side of the track later down the straight. Corner 6 is divided into many parts. The first entry section should be done by braking in a straight line while trying to keep the car towards the right-hand side of the track. The first apex should be taken very much to the inside of the track. You will be braking a second time at the second entry section. To do this, you want a small section where the car is going as straight as possible. You have now slowed the speed down by using the brakes and sideways motion of the car. When you feel the grip is coming back, come off the brake and roll towards the second apex, which is very close to the inside curb. Be sure that you get a lot of height though. The faster you come into this point without spinning, the more you will slide to the right and the more height you will gain. Be early on the throttle, but only use a little to stabilize the car. When the car is stable, it should be hopefully also be pointing towards the straight. From there on, it's just pedal to the metal.